Richard M, current mowing customer. Scope of work's just going to be kind of general cleanup back and front yard, starting in the back here, right through this gate. So just overall, the whole scope's going to be some trimming, some pruning, cleaning up some weeds, a very light mulch. Kind of do like a thin layer just to kind of spruce it up. More was talking about along the fence lines, just to kind of fill in. But I know we have some of that open trailer, so maybe we'll try to get rid of it. And then, yeah, just kind of go through trimmings and cleanup. So starting over here, all the shoots growing on this tree, we want to cut them all out so it's just tree here for them. And then clean up the beds. Do a little blowout and rake out all the leaves, droppings, debris. Same thing over here, leaves, droppings, debris. Don't need to trim this one. He's going to let it go for now. But everything else here, just kind of clean up. Moving over to here. So this one, we want to trim this down, kind of give it a light prune all the way around. Some of the growth kind of low you can cut out, get it off his fence line, clean up all the beds. You know, got some leaves, not heavy, but some leaves, sticks, debris. Let's get all them out of there. Same thing over here, just kind of clean up the beds. Back here, he wants all this kind of dug out and removed. It's very creeping, very encroaching, so we want to get that out. Clean up all the leaves, debris, obviously. Have some weeds kind of growing up. You can see this viney weed growing up through the bush. Try to pull that out the best you can, and then prune and shape both these guys. All these shoots growing up on these trees, want to snip all them, so we're just looking at tree when you're done. Prune and shape of this hedges back here. All the beds back here, just going to clean them up. No trimming of these for right now. Again, just blowing these beds out, cleaning them up. Nothing else crazy here. This guy, you can cut him down all the way short. Just clean up the beds. No other trimming on anything here. We're going to wait till the fall to trim this stuff back. Wait till the fall to trim this stuff back. But blow out the beds, clean them up. Little thin bit of black mulch just to kind of spruce it up for him. Moving to the front side here. Just clean up these beds. No trimming. Over here, no trimming. We're gonna do that in the fall, but you can cut this stuff back, all the yellowy stuff. He wants the covers pulled off of these window wells. Pull the covers off, pull all the growth out of there. This one doesn't look too bad, but that one that looks like there's just like some weeds kind of growing in there, or growth. Yank all that out. Clean up the beds all in here. All this can kind of wait from a trimming standpoint. I can wait from a trimming standpoint. Just looking to clean up the beds, give them a little fresh mulch. Maybe touch up his edge, don't go crazy with it. All this he wants cleared out, and then all this, not completely gone, but thin it out. Maybe shrink stuff that's kind of creeping everywhere else and kind of like the edges, just so it's a little more contained. Only trimming we're going to do up here is trim and prune that, clean up the beds. So we got some clippings in the beds. Try to be better with not blasting them with clippings too much, but and then over here, so this bush, he's looking, you can see the berries are really pulling down branches. This branch might have to go entirely, but lightly prune everything here. Ideally, the end goal is that, like this one, you can see these berries are pretty heavy. They're pulling the weight down and making it sag. We want to try to do what we can if possible. Might even have to like tie that branch to there with even like string trimmer line just to hold it up. If just trimming it doesn't do it, do something to try to get it upright, and that way it can grow in the proper position. No other trimming here. All this is fine. All this is fine. He didn't mention anything here. And the last bit would be bed cleanup over here. And then lastly, all this stuff growing on the fence. He wants it more just on these metal things and not growing on the rock wall and growing everywhere else. So kind of trim this back, clean this up. The vines that are growing over the rock wall, yank them out, and then get it like a little more contained and looking good. That's it.